What's up? What's up? What's up? Bruh, come on in here. Come on in here, honey. Let's talk about it. Let's talk about it. I know y'all, listen, I was in the bushes right along with y'all. I saw some of y'all in the bushes. Hey, girl. Hey, girl. All my bush queens. All my bush queens. Come on, girl. Cause y'all know we about to Kiki. We gonna talk one side, left side, right side. We just gonna talk. Now it's gonna be mature talk. It's gonna be mature talk. It's gonna be fair. I'm gonna give my opinion, honest opinion, fair opinion. Y'all hit the like button. I'm gonna give my honest, fair opinions um of the content. Because anytime you put out content, the reaction to it is content. You know what I'm saying? So it just really behooves anybody to say nobody has content. Like even if you are somebody's content, it's content. Hey Carla girl, listen, tell the girls to come on, honey, because we're about to talk about it, girl. We're about to sit here and talk about Chopping's return to the sector, honey, baby. She says she has not been gone to work, girl. Listen, Listen, she said that people had said something about her. Y'all hit the like button. People had said something about her losing her leg up, blah, blah, blah. She said some people had said that they wish that. And I guess it's good that we all got different algorithms. Because I did not hear that part. Of course, I'm not saying that it's wrong or right. I'm just saying I didn't hear that part. Because I wouldn't wish that on anybody. That happened to my aunt around this age. She died of septic shock. So she died of basically kidney disease where it just got, you know what I'm saying, out of hand. And one thing about it that's a good connection is we have all had family who've had kidney disease, kidney failure, kidney this, kidney cancer, kidney, because high blood pressure and stroke and heart disease are the number one killers of Black women. And so our mothers have two of y'all in the bushes listening to me. And I'm gonna give my opinion on what she said about because I did start out here as one of the OGs, giving actually on. I was more reacting against, kind of felt like she was harsh on her. She wasn't really leaning toward a lesson with it. It got more and maybe it was on. But you see a lot of that reacting to people want to one up you. That's why, and what we have witnessed here is life, karma, and all kind of stuff. Now, she mentioned that she did not feel like um uh Miss Allen. I'm gonna do it like that. I'm gonna call her Allen, and I'm gonna do chopping because people get weird with this type of craziness. So that's how I'm gonna have to address it here. Okay, I'm going in and out. Can you hear? I hope you can hear me. Y'all put a one in the chat if y'all can hear me. I hope I don't have my I hope I don't have my things connected. Can y'all hear me? I hope so. Because I'm seeing the numbers go up. But anyway, like I was saying, hey, I'm gonna start there. So she sounded great tonight. She really, really did. Her voice sounded strong. She did not have as much phlegm in her voice. She sounded good. She sounded good. She sounded great, great, great. loving that. Because here's the thing, no matter how you may feel about her, and no matter how you may feel if the sickness was a karma, blase, blase, if she takes care of herself, blase, 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 we could be all night on that. Because people are going to give their opinions. And hey, to be honest with you, eating right and going through life stuff. Um, okay, I gotta add, go back and change my thing for Kendra's thing. I just got an email. Hold on, let me see this. Oh, okay, that's somebody, might maybe a troll, but yeah, I mean, she sounded great. She sounded great. Um, Whether or not you agree with that or not, I will say this, in my opinion, she has had to sit in that. Now, this is my opinion. She has had to sit in that. She has had to own up to her part in whatever the fuckery may be. Now, whether or not she has said those exact words to herself or not, that's not my business. That is not my business. But I will say this, for her to come out with a different mindset tonight and to at least try, she has had to sit in that and she has had to be accountable for whatever role she may play. We can sit here and go down the rabbit hole all night about what she did, what she didn't do. Who gives a fuck? I've forgotten half the bullshit by now. But I will say this, she has had to sit in that and she has had to let the shit go. I hope and I pray. Now I know y'all gonna give me more likes than that when I got 49 people in here and 4 likes. So who the fuck y'all think y'all playing with? Who in the hell y'all think y'all playing with? It's 49. So you're gonna be listening. If you ain't in here now, you're gonna have a replay. And you not gonna tap that like button. Have you lost your ever loving mind? But you can't come in, you can't come on now. Now look, I love to sit in the bushes too. But girls, get on with it. Hit the like button. Hit the damn like button. Don't know your ass was over here no way. So hit the damn like button. But I'm gonna go ahead and give you what I'm gonna give you because whether or not you hit the like button or not, your ass is over here. And bitch, when it ain't two people up in this motherfucker, it's a win for me. So don't hit the motherfucking like button. I don't give a fuck. The fact that you over here, bitch, is a party over here. I don't give a fuck. I don't give a fuck. I don't give a fuck. I don't give a yeah. Mm-hmm. Half of you done left now. Uh-huh. Didn't want to hit that like button over here trying to. You gonna be back, bitch. Save your seat. You gonna be right back. You gonna be right back. You bitches don't scare me. The fuck is going on? I'm gonna still give my damn opinion on on Miss Allen and chop it regardless if you hit the like button, bitch. The channel says Lucinda speaks, and you over here to hear what the fuck Lucinda has to say. Okay, two loops. You bitches are hit the like button, damn it. Mm-hmm. 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 Anyway, so yes, I do feel like she was going to have like a teachable moment, blase blase. And then she went into what I did like about her commentary is that she said it was going to be a teachable moment. So she she uh she used the um initials of BP. Well, here is a BJ or something like that. I think it was BJ. I'm sorry. Here's where people are going to call bullshit on that. Because for you to say BJ, that's not her name. You know what I'm saying? So it's like you still throwing shade. It's like you still want to continue in the mess a little bit. I wouldn't do that. I would say LA, or you could say Allen. You know what I'm saying? I mean, because it's not gonna cost you. It's not gonna cost you any cool points. I would not, especially if in fact you have had to keep it a stack. Like you have had to change your lead. Like you cannot continue to be in that hatred mindset, that dragging mindset, and want the body to heal. It does not work like that. See, some people treasure things differently in life depending on what they've been going through. You're going through health struggles. You mean, baby, you're going to hold on to every bit of health, every bit of mindset that you can to heal your body, because your health is like $1 million to you at that point. So there is no way that I would be convinced that she did not have some true come to Jesus moments. Now, whether or not that's content for somebody, you know what I'm saying? So I will say to people who consider themselves an ops of her, you get a chance to look at it this way. You did, and maybe the negative way, you helped her. You helped her to see herself. You put that mirror up, and that's what it's about. If she can hold that mirror up uh Miss Allen, then the mirror can be held up to her. So the mirror had to be held up to her. She has had to see her role in things that have happened. Whether or not she feel like it's karma or not, we're going to take that out of it. Let's just talk about what God says. And God says for us to love our enemies. Y'all, let me tell y'all something. It's so hard to love your enemies. You want to cuss them hoes out. You want to punch the air at them bitches. And then you want to just shake them. And then you want to teach them something at the same time, right? See, that's why it's hard to be a reaction channel, because it's hard to take your true feelings out. You know what I'm saying? It's like this bitch thing, because like I can tell you, because my experience with L. Allen has been cool, and it ended rocky. You see what I'm saying? It ended rocky. But see, I'm past it now. Now, when I held on to it, I held the fuck on to it. But as things happen in my life, I have to become reflective, and I have to sit in my bullshit. And I hold on to shit. I will hold on to a motherfucker. Bitch, when I hold on to a nigga phone number, and I hold on to some toxic ass bullshit. I'm just gonna be like that. But at the same time, as I recognize it in myself, I know that it's something that I have to change. And just that just is what it is, folks. And I can appreciate her commentary tonight. Because you can see that she tried to at least change. So her ops, you guys can take a bow. You can take a bow, because you basically helped her to see that. I don't care how you slice it. I don't care how you slice it. I know some people gonna be mad, and blah blah blah. Watch yourself. Watch your tone. Watch yourself and watch your tone. Take your hero cape out of it, because you know getting yourself into this shit can fuck you up. You can brag all you want to, ain't it happen. Her personality peeked out a little bit, you know what I'm saying? And she made some references to stuff and stuff and stuff, appearance and stuff like that. Hey, I get it. I get it. You know, I get it. I get it. I get it. It's just the women in us. It takes us a while, y'all. So we did see an improvement in the commentary. Now, let's move on to some other things that we saw. She mentioned the relationship between L. Allen and her children. Now, I course, when I stopped really fooling with Latrice, I really stopped watching her. So like I have to kind of go back and kind of look through things. And I don't see things the same way that I used to see them. So I'm gonna give you my honest opinion. So on the apartment, it was thrown out that she feels like she's not that broke, and that she's kind of using the apartment to get sympathy from subscribers. Let me say this about this whole money thing, guys. I'm a content creator like everyone else, and it would be wrong of me to ever say anything to cause anyone to not want to bless someone else. I'm just going to say that, okay? If you want to give money to whomever, do what you feel it is and pray about it. You see what I'm saying? A lot of people, you're not praying about it. Like you are giving money so that your name can be up on the little thingies, or the person can show you more attention. And when you start to do that, money has a very strange way of manipulating. Okay? On all sides. I don't care. It could happen to me. If you start to give me money, you know what I'm saying, and my intention may it may change. I may start to feel puffed up. I may start to see, well, damn, I ain't really got to do this. I could just do this. You see what I'm saying? I mean, so there has to be a mirror. It has to be a mirror. A lot of time, a mirror may be another reaction channel. They may say it terrible, and sometimes they be on some BS too. So, guys, I don't have all the answers. All I can tell you is what I see. Okay. So, with that being said, if in fact you want to donate to anyone, pray about it. After you and as you pray, watch. If shit don't make sense, it don't make sense. It's common sense. If you feel like this woman has this apartment to get sympathy, she did buy a house, she didn't buy a house, blah 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 blah. Here's the thing: nobody's gonna want to get up here and do, oh hey, no one look at the agitators. Hey darling, come on in, darling. How you doing? Y'all hit that like button and consider becoming a member here, because I'm going to be doing commentary on what I see. I just feel like watch people after, like when you start to give money, start to watch. If you see something, then the forum should be open for you to respectfully question. You feel what I'm saying? For example, you give me $150. You giving me 200. You giving me 300. You giving me 50. And you see me um not just saving, uh then you see me, you know, like if I had my mom, you would see me taking care of my mom, right? You might see me bless my students. You might see me taking care of something that needs to be taken care of. Then you might say, okay, yeah, I see what she's doing. I believe in her. Be careful with that. Be very, very careful with that. Be very careful with that, because that is not a church. You understand what I'm saying? That's not a church, that's a person. You see what I'm saying? So be careful. I think you guys have gotten it twisted. I think you've gotten it really, really twisted. I think you've thrown money. I think that we're not doing it as a blessing. See, I like to see people come up. So you'll see me, if I really, really feel like this person, she got it, is something special behind her, I am going to try to drop a little something in there. No more, I can't be in competition with giving. I can't be in competition with coffee no cream, because the very day she drop off $25, bitch, I may only have $25 and I need gas to get to work. You feel me? So I have to pray before I sit up here and get to doing a whole lot of shit. See, I've made mistakes, so I can tell y'all I have made mistakes. And so I'm telling you this out of love. Don't get your ass out here dropping all this money in here and then 2 months later your ass needs some money. Be sensible. Be sensible. When it comes to these promotions and shit, be fucking sensible. Okay? Set a budget. Don't let this social media get your ass in the doghouse. Cause a lot of y'all dropping off big ass money. And I'm like, are these folks gold miners and shit? The fuck is going on here? So I'm saying it on both sides. You can get mad if you want to. I don't give a fuck. Don't be sitting up here and you know these folks getting paid by AdSense. You know these motherfuckers getting good ass checks, and then you sitting up here dropping all this money off. And the fuck is you doing, sis? The fuck is you doing? Why? You mean to tell me this motherfucker ain't gonna recognize your motherfucking ass if you ain't constantly giving money? Let's keep it a stack, sis. What you doing? You gotta be friends to somebody, girl. Find something else to do, boo boo. So if that is the intent, what's up, y'all? If that is your intent, stop it. Okay. So now we're gonna get that out the way before we get into this whole money situation. So if you want to bless Treese and whatever she doing, if she's selling season, if you want to get seasoning, get it. Don't worry about how I feel about it. Don't worry about how her feel about it. Him, them, whatever, get it. Support it. And do not get it to fuck up her business. Do not do it to fuck that woman up. I don't give a fuck if she made me mad 2 days ago, bitch. Do not fuck with that woman and her business. That's it, coffee, no cream. Don't fuck with that woman business. That's somebody's mama. You were somebody's child. Don't put that type of energy out there. I'm just saying. So now let's get to the next elephant in the room. She mentioned, here's where get back could have gotten out of hand. Here's where the get back could have got out of hand. And it could have been handled better. Okay. Let's start with LA. It could have been handled better. I would not, I would not, I would not, as LA, sent or sold anybody seasoning that I thought might attempt to do anything to my business. And the reason why she feels that way is because it has been done. It has nothing to do with him per se. It just has been done. And she was right to be fearful of that. I mean, I'm saying, because here it is. If you a hustler and you know you hustling, you ain't trying to put yourself out there to where somebody could come and fuck up your bag. So, but I would have handled it in a different way. I would have written him a beautiful letter, saying that, I apologize. I will not be able to fulfill your order at this time. And I wouldn't have given an explanation. I would not have given an explanation because there here she does not know what his intent was. She doesn't know. None of us know. He may not even know. He may not have even thought about it. He may, I'm just playing devil's advocate here. Bump what you think, just go with me. Maybe he really did not think that he was going to find anything or say anything, or maybe he was. Who knows? Because if you look on his page, he does different types of content, so we don't know. Okay, now how you feel? If you feel that he was gonna do something with it, then that's your feeling. And if you don't feel like he wasn't, that's your feeling. That's all I can say. That's all I can say on that. Differently is this. Now let's just keep it a stat. We don't know each other. We're virtual, so we make mistakes. We make, I mean, it gets real complicated. So it's always going to be that way. You're always going to have your antennas up for everybody that you deal with on social media. You're always going to do that. So, all that we be best friends. I was one of the ones who started that shit, and it don't work. Okay, it don't work. Because sooner or later, you got to put up a mirror in front of a motherfucker. And when you have to put a mirror up in front of them, it's either going to go left or right, sis. It's either going to go left or right. See, when me and you cool, we cool. You agree with every motherfucking thing I say. The minute you have to tell me that my damn fart stink, bitch, I'm ready to cut you down the middle of your damn esophagus, bitch, and tear out your spleen. What's up from Knoxville? You know what I'm saying? I mean, it's like, girl, uh-uh. So we can't be friends if you don't agree with every toxic thing that I do. Ooh. So we don't really want friends. We want acceptance. We want acceptance. And as long as you are trying to buy acceptance here on Beyonce's internet, you are never going to get anywhere. So that's basically what has happened. So no, I would not have ordered her seasoning because she wasn't gonna never ever trust you. Second of all, I would not have leaked or let or had anybody post anything that belongs to this man. Cause it's internet and that type of mess gets sticky. I don't know who chose to do it. I don't know who I did was. Maybe she was joking. Maybe the person, because I mean, hey, see, that's where they get back. That's where they get back gets real sticky because now you come up here and you talk about me, and we'll go on that public record stuff, and some people choose to show stuff, some don't. It depends on what their style is, and then I gotta one up you. And oh, it can just get so messy, y'all. And I admit, I get caught up in the bullshit too. It's messy, it's intriguing, it's exciting, and we just got caught up in it, y'all. So I see wrong on both sides of that. Um, I feel, uh, I don't know. I don't know. I can't tell either party how to proceed. Um, if I was chopping, I would have stayed. Uh, I don't know if I can say that. I was about to say I would have stayed clear of advising him, but then again, no, because I can't tell her how to do that. So I'm gonna stay clear of that. So strike what I said. And what I kind of feel like is that I would just let anything to do with giving open and honest, both sided communication about this woman, about her content. I would stay clear of anything but that. That's what I'm thinking. But to be realistic, that's probably going to be a little bit hard. But we're going to see, right? Like, I guess that's what we're going to be looking for. We're going to be looking to see if she can become, impartial, take out her personal feelings. Is she going to put a dig at this one? Is she going to put a dig at that one? Because here's the thing, we all love the Kiki. So we're going to go over there and see what she say. Then we're going to go over there and see what they say. And then we're going to have our opinions, blah, 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 blah. That's part of the Kiki. Here's the thing. Why are we complaining? Like, why do we complain about who goes where and what? If we all want to make money out here on social media, if you do it, we're gonna talk about it. So I don't know. I'm going to be watching. I know you are too, child. To see, is she going to continue this commentary? Now since her life has been exposed, let's get to the children. Hmm. Y'all need to be putting me some super stickers because if y'all can buy folks trips to Hawaii's and all over the world, certainly y'all can send me something so I can have something to drink. Mhm. Now let's talk about the cheerings. All right. If you've known me, you know I love childrens. I just don't love them enough to have them in my house from my DNA. I love working with children. I love them, love them, love them. But baby, this is my children's right here. This little brown dog, this little fat, overweight dog that's laying here like she worked 10 5-hour shifts, and she been working on the railroad all the day long. Make sure y'all get ready to check out my Vlogmas videos on my page. I'm gonna plug myself, Lucinda Speaks TV, where I will be vlogging my life, honey. Make sure you keep up with the series, baby, because I'm gonna be giving you all the Kiki, all the behind the scenes, girl. You get to my personality. So while you hoes is over here taking up space in my damn bushes, hit the like button and go like, share, and subscribe. Damn it! Right, right, and I agree with you, Coffee No Cream. I'm just putting it out there that when we are giving, we need to be. See, I'm gonna tell you what it is. You want to know why the Rise Squad is so successful? Let me drop tea. Anytime you build a sisterhood of camaraderie, you're gonna be successful. Mhm. You got a group of women that like Treese, and you got a group of women who like Roz. So you got these two groups of women who are coming against each other. So they try to outdo each other, and it makes money. It makes money for everybody. Even people who can see right through the middle of it and can call bullshit on both sides. Now, here's the thing: you're gonna piss people off because people get too invested because they put money in. See, now you part of my team. See, I get fight mad sometimes, like when I bought a whole lot of cowboy paraphernalia, and them suckers get to losing, and you in the grocery store start talking about the cowboy. I be want to fight your ass because I want to win. I want to be on the winning team. So that's the reason why the squad is so successful, because they believe in being part of a winning team. You see what I'm saying? You always build your team to be successful. You're representing a brand, you're representing a woman, and women are competitive. That's the reason why this whole thing lasts so long. That's the reason why you see people, giving. But see, when you give, you make things your God, you know? See, that's why I had to be real, real careful. At one time, I'm a member of a sorority, and sometimes I would get so enthralled. Like we had competitions, step team, stuff like that. I put so much money into Zeta. I was spending, time, school, Zeta, blah, 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 you know what I'm saying? Plus, I like the boys. I like the frat boys, you know what I'm saying? So that gave me segue into, what I'm saying, getting a little bit of that good zuzzle, okay? And once I got into that lifestyle of being out, the Memphis night scene, you know what I'm saying? Uh, I liked it. I loved it, bitch. You know what I'm saying? During the daytime, I could be Miss Teacher, babe, and at nighttime, I could be whatever you like. Okay, so that's what I like. But here's the thing: when I start to give to that, when I start to make that my God, when I invest too much in that, do you see how that can deter me? You see what I'm saying? So you got to be careful about stuff like that. Um, Watch what the people are doing with the money. You know what I'm saying? If you giving, like, let's just keep it a stack about this whole Christmas thing. Me personally, I after the whole all of the mess with the first one, okay, because Chopping did mention up that she felt like, Treese got more money than what she's saying, and that she using the apartment to pull on people's heartstrings. Well, let's talk about that. Is she using it to play on people's heartstrings, or isn't she? I personally don't give a damn. She living where the hell she want to live. You know what I'm saying? I would be very concerned if she wasn't anywhere. she's making the best out of it, and she's a hustler. You see what I'm saying? So I'm not gonna sit up here to everybody's roadmap to financial success is different. You see what I'm saying? So, I don't know about that. And I would probably stay clear of that because we don't know. Because the reason, here's why I say I would stay clear of that, because when you put the mirror on that, then people are going to start putting the mirror on you with the whole Christmas thing, and all the debacle. So to me, it's counterintuitive for her to go into that type of conversation, because then people are going to come back with the whole Christmas thing. You see what I'm saying? And I just, hmm, money and people can just get sticky. So you just got to really pray and kind of really, really feel like, is God speaking to me to give because I believe in this person? I believe in what they're going through. I see a need. I want to bless them. I see something in them. I know this person can do it. I know they may need the help. You know what I'm saying? Because a lot of times you give because you believe in the person. Like, you know what? I fucks with you. Here go. You know what I'm saying? Go ahead and do that. You know what I'm saying? Super chats and super stickers are safe for you, because even though they're gonna take out their 45%, you kind of know that it's going towards their check, and you're helping them reach their threshold, and you bless them to go ahead and move further. When you start to give money as a donation, um I would, if I was cash apping, I would just say donation. I would definitely notate it as donation, and I would definitely use it on my taxes. That way you won't feel used. Okay. I do feel like them getting a separate cash app for it, and maybe, if now, I don't know, because I'm not in the sister thingies and all that now, and that ain't what I'm trying to do. I ain't on that type of time. But if they are getting a full everyday accountability sheet and worksheet and all that kind of stuff, and they know who gave what and what and what, if it's on the up and up, um I guess I just would not even deal with that. I just would not. I just would stay clear of it, because all eyes are going to be on you. And when all eyes are on you, going to always go wrong, in my opinion. But that's my opinion. That's why you over here for my opinion. If I were her and her daughters, and y'all know, that little one, she said some shit that pissed me off. And so I'm still, I ain't grew up. Uh, yeah, yeah, yeah. So my comments towards her may not be. Me. Now, Lucinda, remember in therapy, we said that we was not gonna do this. Remember we said that. Remember you said you was gonna work on your attitude and the stuff that you say, because they can't hear you, but you are cussing and saying some foul ass shit. What the fuck is wrong with you? Oh, I'm trying, but every time I start to hear what she said and what she typed in that chat that day, and that wasn't the mother. And every time I think about it, I want. Man, that was not. But the big don't. It's calm. See, I understand. I understand when a bitch just said something about you, you want to slap that whole back. So you, bitch, where is my motherfucking broom, bitch? Why don't I got no broom like Kendra? Kendra, Kendra. That's why you need to move your ass closer to goddamn it, Memphis, Tennessee, ho. I need to yell out the window for you to come bring that broom. Hey, the night before that bitch said what the fuck she said, I was deep in grief. And that bitch said it, and I was ready to whoop that trick, bitch. Fuck you, mean? Don't never motherfucking call my name, hoe. I'm a G in this motherfucker. I let it all for my mom, baby. When you speak Lucinda Speaks TV, you speak that motherfucking name with goddamn respect. You hoes don't want to give me my motherfucking props, bitch. I'm the motherfucking OG when it comes to taking care of mamas around this motherfucker. I let you motherfuckers see what it's really, really like. The ups and the motherfucking downs are taking care of your elderly parent. I let you motherfuckers see how a motherfucker can be crying today. Don't know how they gonna make it. And God drop you make it. Even though it's heartbroken, even though it's hard, even though you have had some disappointments in life. I'm the one that's brought that shit. You bitches need to give me my motherfucking props. I ain't gonna mention no small channels. The fuck you mean? These small channels help you motherfuckers get big. Let's just keep it a stat. Hit that motherfucking like button. Cause I'm a motherfucking OG. Start giving my motherfucking crowns when you hoes see me walk the streets. Bitch. Put some roses down on let me step on petals, hoe. When I go in here and round here and heat up this damn church's chicken with this pepper and this biscuit. Put some roses on the floor, bitch, cause I'm a queen. Piece with a pepper. Cause I'm a bougie bitch. I eat churches with a pepper and a biscuit, bitch. Hmm. I don't go to the grocery store and buy my chicken. I mean, to the gas station and buy my chicken. That's beneath me. Bitch, I be in that goddamn gas station buying every motherfucking thing I can. Shit. Hell. Mm-hmm. Because baby, quiet as it's kept, things go down. Anyway, let me stop. So you know, I would just stay clear of that, y'all. I know in the chat y'all feel me like I would just stay clear of that. Um, I just would. I just would. I just would. But that's my opinion. But um, if in fact, the receipts are being posted and nobody got any questions and stuff like that, for the people who are giving, I don't know if they're gonna be the people who are gonna be blessed with the money. Hey, what's up, Glam? Thank you. Thank you so much for being a member. I don't know if see, I don't know how that shit works. So that's why I'm a little bit like I like people to, bless me. Like I put my cash app up, but they ain't trying to send me no major dollars unless now people have blessed me though. They have blessed me good. But I don't know about that, y'all. I'm just kind that can get to be tricky. That's all I can say. But just pray about it. Um, if you feel led to help that said content creator, do what you feel that you can do. But if it's a thing where you're donating for them to give you more attention or for them to do something for you, it's not gonna work, sis. So just be on the up and up. And if you are expecting something, say if you be like, look, I really do want to do my YouTube channel, what I'm saying? I'm gonna bless your channel, but I noticed that you getting blah blah blah. And can you mention me so and so, so and so, so and so? Then maybe y'all need to just strike up an arrangement. You know what I'm saying? Because all these underhanded type things, what's going on is people are investing in these content creators and they're not getting their return fast enough. So then they get to wilding the fuck out. You see what I'm saying? That's what the fuck is going on. Yeah. See, it's just like that nigga. You know what I'm saying? He didn't came over with the zuzzle. He didn't danced up in it. You know what I'm saying? That thing sounding like some vitamin D milk. You know how that thing be sounding with it sounded just like a dripping damn faucet. You know what I'm saying? You know, they go on good for about a good month or two till that light bill come, till them groceries come, you know what I'm saying? Cause every time he come over and make it dip, 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 dip. First he started drinking 2 Gatorades. Then the motherfucker started drinking 4. Then he, you know what I'm saying? He well, cause then you splat and then bitch you meals. Girl, you back couch, bitch. And girl, you pissed the fuck off me. You want everybody out. You mad at everybody. That's how your ass be feeling. That's how your ass be feeling when you be giving to these damn country. And girl, I'm talking about these folks giving to all the Christmases and all these giveaways and stuff. Girl, y'all look, y'all need to be up front now when y'all be giving shit. Be up front now. What am I going to get from this? Okay. Be now if you just giving and you just feel that way, going okay. All right. But now are you gonna be giving like is it gonna be picked from the people who giving? Are you just giving because you want to see a whole lot of people, get something? Is that what it is? Or, like you know what I'm saying? I mean, and this by no means do you owe me an explanation, okay? I am just saying it. Okay, have a good day at work tomorrow. I'm just saying for those of you who give, think about it. Think about why you're giving and don't have any expectations behind it. Don't have any expectations behind it. This is what I feel like. I feel like it's like, okay, we can show social media that we can bless. And I get it. You feel good about it. Is that the right is that the right intent? I can't judge. I cannot judge. What I'm saying is this: have no expectations, and it won't be no bull crap. Okay. Now, because everybody gonna be watching, because I'm sure gonna be peeping and peering to see how it goes. If anybody's gonna come out with anything to say, you know what I'm saying? Because we're not in the sister circle, so we don't know what's being said. We don't know who's communicating. We don't know if because people have all kind of conspiracy theories, and you can go to anyone's channel to get their take on it. Um, hey, you can say it's common sense. You know what I'm saying? This is how I'm telling you how I feel. I have given money to just about everybody out here who I have listened to at some point in time. And whenever I have given, even if I have been in a uh upswing or downswing, I just have learned and I have prayed so hard for God to give me the spirit of no expectation when it comes to money. I have really, really prayed about that because I realized looking back, some of my friendships ended because of money. Because, when I'm on the upswing and I helped, you know what I'm saying? I may say, okay, don't worry about it, blah, blah, blah. And then when I get on the downswing, it's like you don't see it. You know what I'm saying? And I feel like a lot of times we don't say, as Black women, we don't say when we need something because we're afraid that we're going to be judged. You know what I'm saying? Thank you for getting those likes up. So just, whenever you give money, whenever, even with your, and now this is why you gotta be hard on your kids. And we're gonna go to the kids next. This is why you gotta be hard on your children so that they understand that nothing in life is free. Okay? That Just just go ahead and tell them that. Then teach them about blessings as well. And teach them about their connection with God and how He will provide. And then you live that example. Now let's go to the children. So, there's some talk here and there about, how some people feel like, Chopping talks about the children and blase blase. Now, if you've known me for a while, I have gotten out here and fought with a lot of people. Um my reads are different because I'm different. If you poke me, and if you get me to get to that level, I can say some real bad stuff. But I'm not really a bad person, so I don't like to go there with kids. I don't care what it is because at the end of the day, I'm just who I am. When you can go low with kids, the reason why is because somebody came at yours. See, when you come, I have to go back to my mother and my relationship with my mom. My mom was a protector. She was a cougar in the sense of that. Like she gonna protect her child by all means. And she gonna stand up. Now she gonna knock the shit out of me. Right there, right after she done shit out of you. She gonna turn right around in that same spot and knock the shit out of me. Both of our asses gonna be laid there. They ain't gonna know who the fuck did what's wrong. Cause she gonna whoop my ass like she whooped yours. But she gonna get you first. She gonna get you first. Now, am I gonna be scared enough to run? Hell no, cause I know that when she catches me, all hell will break loose. Trust me, been there, done that, got a t-shirt, ain't doing that never no more. Okay. So when people say that she's too hard on her kids, I get it. I get it. I get it. You see what I'm saying? I totally get it. I totally get it. Um, is she too hard on them? You know what I'm saying? I don't know. I don't know. I really don't know. That's up for interpretation. Okay. So let's talk about it. Yes, she gets on them. But then today Chopping did something really interesting is that she gave her an alternative, which was interesting. And I listened to it. She said, well, she should have explained to the girl what she wanted to see, blah, 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 get up and do that. And I agree with her on that. I have had to change. I have to look at my techniques with kids all the time, y'all. And I'm just telling y'all from a teacher's point of view, you got to watch. And I know it's kind of fucked up, but kids, it's kind of tricky. It's like you can't let them punk you. You got to be strong. You know what I'm saying? And you get so used to being hard. And then sometimes, you have to soften it up. Here's the thing. We don't know if she's soft or hard. We only see when she's on camera. We don't know what type of mom she is. Now, of course, the whole thing with the oldest son can come out. And hey, we can debate all day. I say this. We know from both mothers that are made and that you can say the wrong thing to a child and it can't come back to roost, aka what happens with Chopping and her daughters. Because you can't tell me there was not either, the children were given too much, they too had a way, and some control was lost, maybe demonstrated. You know what I'm saying? You talking to them crazy, blah, blah, blah. That's why it's easy for you to talk to other folks crazy. You know what I'm saying? And that could be. That very well could be. I don't necessarily know. I can tell you from what that child said to us, what she said that for real. She said that for real. And what her mom said in the moment, all that was real. So we have to take from that. So here is where accountability should be shown. You recognize some hurtful things that maybe you have done, maybe some harsh things you've done, and you feel like those should be softened some. I get it. I get it. I get it. I get that. And I think if that was the approach from chopping, I think that that would be better swallowed because, see, let me tell y'all something about black mamas. This sector is a black mama sector. If you ain't a mama over here, motherfuckers look at you crazy, honey, because I ain't no mama, so I know. Okay. But I am a mother of wisdom. I am a mother of opportunity. I am a mother of circumstance. See, you see my focus there, so you can't trick me off my throne. So what I'm saying is, we don't know what kind of mother Treese had. So therefore, you're gonna see that in her mothering. She won't know until she uh if she's been a successful parent really until she starts to see her children grow and thrive. As she sees them be parents, as she sees them go in their careers, she may say, I may have been a too hard on you. I may have not. And I will say this, looking at how the children react to trees, see them having that type of communication thing. Will they be able to talk? She's going to listen to. And so they'll be able to work that out. They will be able to work it out, whatever it is. I really don't see an issue. They act around and they seem to me comfortable. Um, One thing about houses to a smaller house, you don't see them having an attitude. You don't see them sneaking out the house and wanting to speak. Like when she brings over Miss Hazel and stuff like that, around the everyday person. Um, because they don't think they're too high and mighty. That to me, they're grounded. And I don't see what other people see in her as a parent. I don't see her just being a horrible parent. I don't see her making um like her making them clean up is treating them like slaves. I really don't. Could she lessen up on them? Could she explain it a little bit better? Um, why in the words of Miss Carver, perhaps she could. Perhaps she don't need to. It's hard to say because um I do see her as a mother being able to sit down and allow them to talk to her and tell her, how they feel about parenting, and she can give them her views as well. She's good at explaining things to them and stuff like that. So I don't see that in that. And I'm just gonna be honest with you. Hey Shani Pooh. I don't see that in Latrice. I don't see her being a bad parent in that way. Now, has she made mistakes as a parent? Uh, I can see some things. But then I can see some things where she does well. See, we don't know because we don't see her interacting with them all day, every day. You know what I'm saying? So we don't know. You know, you have to just look at the children, how they interact with her, and use your experiences. My mother was at the way I felt at that age. I felt like my mother was kind of harsh at times, but the more I got to know my mother and know her story, I see why she was harsh. See, it wasn't she didn't love me. She was harsh because she knew what hard life was. But my mother has never called me a retarded bitch. Never. My mother has never called me a bitch. My mother has never said I was acting like a bitch. My mother has never called me stupid. My mother has never called me dumb. Never. Will she turn around and say, I'm gonna whoop your little crazy ass? Yes. But afterwards, she would say, see, she was able to show me and tell me, and then I had to learn. Now, all of this didn't happen at once. You see what I'm saying? See, when you raising them, you ain't got time to say, well, today I'm gonna beat your ass, but I'm not doing it because I'm being mean. I'm doing nah, you got the light bill due. You got to get out the house, you got to get to work. This joker in here taking his time playing with his nuts. Hell no, you finna kick the door in, knock him upside his head, and drag him out by his ear. You ain't got time to sit there and explain to his ass. Well, and hell no, get your ass in the car. See what I'm saying? Does that make you a bad parent? Hell no, you had to get to work. You had something going on. Do you have to sit here and explain everything to a kid? Hell no. That motherfucker ain't helping you pay no bills. Like now, come on now. Let's not act like the way we was raised was so damn toxic now. So you can't sit up here and judge trees as a parent because hell, those kids went from 5 bedrooms, 2 bedrooms, blah, 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 blah. You don't see them walking around with no attitude, mad at the world. They taking it in stride. Now, how many kids do you know could handle that? Most kids, child, if they ain't getting a pair of Jordans every other day, they act like you the worst parent ever. Now, come on, y'all. Come on now. Just because you don't like her or you don't like the way you think she look, blah, blah, blah. You know what I'm saying? Hell, don't just make up shit on the damn woman. Damn. You know what I'm saying? Don't. Right. My mama did not say stuff like that to me. My mama did not say stuff like that. So now, if that has, and your child has said that you said that, if you have said that, see, you got to be careful on that because to me, just keeping it real, to me, after that, I look at her differently. I look at her differently. It really, really opened my eyes to her. I'm like, you know what? She ain't as Yeah, she ain't as, grant, like, hold on now, sis. So the reason why you can recognize this stuff in Trees is because you was a motherfucker your damn self. Now, I don't think she was a bad, neglectful parent or nothing like that. I just don't. So I'm just keeping it a stat. So people who don't like her don't try to say I'm flip flop. I'm just giving you my opinion, my honest opinion. I don't think she was a bad parent in that sense. I think that she was a hustler too. Now, depending on how you feel like she hustled, that's on you. But I feel like she was a motherfucker out there gonna make sure shit got done too. So here you have two women who kind of got the same drive, but maybe you can see some shit because you maybe see some shit that maybe you didn't do that was so great that maybe you kind of need to be more accountable for. Swear, you know what I'm saying? Because the camera, we pick up on stuff. And we've all been there, you know what I'm saying? And I know that the young lady who was talking about, earlier, her daughter, was talking about how hard it is being a caregiver. It is very, very hard being a caregiver. Let me tell you something. If you don't think that fucks with them, it does. Hell, it'll fuck with you. Here you are in your 50s and you gotta rely on your daughter, girl. My mama, woo, child. And you know how mamas, want it this way, want it that way, want it this way. That's why when you get to that age, like you kind of have a love-hate relationship with your mom sometimes. Cause it's like you love her to death, you know she there for you, but she can get on your last nerve. That's why it's good to experience living apart. But it's always that one child that's going to be there and going to take care of that parent. I don't care how many doctors and lawyers you got in your family, it's always one. And that one is hard. It is hard. It is hard. It's hard. It's hard. But that one has to be, I don't know, guys. I don't know. We can break that down all day long. You know what I'm saying? But yeah. So as a mom, I would not want to rely on my kids like that in my 50s. So I do believe that that is hard on her as well. She probably would never say it, but I know it has to be. But you know, it could be worse. She could have kids that never ever went to see her and never, was right there with her. So I don't know. I don't know. We can all talk all day on that. You know what I'm saying? So we ain't gonna get too far off in that. But I do know that it is hard to be the caregiver for your elderly parent. But of course, I was a lot older and a lot more mature, and I had lived a lot longer, had more experiences. So it was different for me because I also knew that this was a time that I would never get back because I knew um my mother's age and health wise and just you know um I mean, she wasn't gonna live forever. I mean, I do realize that. So I don't know. Now, as a mother, having my child to have to help me at that age, that would give me the burning in my belly to fight like hell to live. That would make me fight like hell to live. So, in that instance, I see a great redemption story for her, especially if she can turn her health around and really really like get it and just be like this spokesperson for health. That would be awesome. So we don't know how that story is going to go. All we can say is we're just going to be here to watch and commentate on whatever we see. That's all we can speculate because you know um watching her and dealing with my mom's death and kind of dealing with insurances and stuff like that and having to get my mom's siblings death certificates and look at the similarities and things that they have on the death certificates because for insurance purposes you do have to put the diagnosis and all that kind of stuff, just FYI. So it's going to be put on there when you do pick it up, and you do have to have certain things like you just can't go pick up pertinent information on your family members like that. You do have to have safeguards. So if you are a person who is of a certain age, trust me, we're going to have heard allude to, because I can't say a little brass harsh with her. So I do kind of understand how her and Chopping could have that little dynamic. But at the same time, like I said, that's gonna make both people have mirrors in front of them and people can actually see who they are. So I'm not here to pass judgment on either one of them. I'm just telling you what I see. Okay. So that's how I see it. So I feel like the kids are okay. I love the interaction with her and Miss Hazel. Now let's get to the Kiki. Baby. See, that's how you know that she's not as bad because the way she deals with the elderly, I know people were kind of talking about her wanting to get too much information and blah, blah, blah. And hey, listen, those are good conversations to be had because, hey, you may say, wait a minute, why you need the kind of information, blah, 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 blah. But I will say this in her defense. Listen, I've had to deal with older people. And let me tell you something. They can be some tricksters. They spend money on what they want to spend money on. And then they'll have you ride them around and feeding them and all that kind of stuff. And they'll be acting like they broke and they'll be putting money on other stuff when they could be showing you a little bit of appreciation. So, it could be like that too. Because I have had situations like that. I deal with aunts and aunts. And sometimes I have to kind of, let her know, like, no, you gonna pay me back, cause blah, 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 you know what I'm saying? Cause like you can spend money on everything, so I do kind of get it, you know. Um, but now you can't really say that she's trying to take advantage of stuff like that, cause you really don't know. Um, all you can do is see what you see on camera, and hey, but like I said, I was not watching her during that. I can only bring up what I heard. So I don't know if that is true. So I wouldn't dare speak that on her. And but if in fact somebody has an issue with it, then that's a good thing for you to know that there's a problem out there. You know what I'm saying? And it's a good conversation to have to make sure that the people in your family are safeguarded, where they're not giving out information or being scammed and stuff like that. So it does bring up a conversation, but at the same time, you have to be careful what you say and how you say it because you don't know. And I think that's where that get back comes from because you put stuff out here, you say it as fact, then this person has to one up you. And it just becomes a vicious cycle of people don't know who to believe. You don't know who's a scammer. It's like, damn, well, then just shut the whole fucking sector down. Stop exchanging money. Stop doing anything. It kind of makes people feel like that a little bit because it's like, well, dang, you know? So I don't know. I just, like I said, when it comes to money, pray about it. Give what you can, but expect nothing in return. As far as her being a mother, I don't see anything in the children. I feel like the children are well adjusted to whatever the case may be. Like I said, now I don't watch her continuously because I try to create content and I have a life, so I can only bring you what I see. So you see something different, that's on you. I'm just telling you what I see. Um, we did touch on the whole issue with the season. I said I see wrong on both ends. I just would not have dealt with it, period. But I would have helped. I would have refund, and nothing would have been heard of it unless that person shared it. I definitely would not have shared it because now it's gotten messy. So now this person says this and this person is saying that and blah 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 blah. And I'm not really trying to get into that because I've had, issues with different people, Shonda thoughts included. We were cool, then we weren't, now, you know what I'm saying? Like I don't really hold anything, but of course, life goes on. I wish her well and I'm sure she wishes me well. But yeah, but of course, see, she was gonna, I feel like she probably felt like she did it because she wanted to, and that was just the dead on that. You know what I'm saying? So I can't get into that. Like, I can't get on. Would I have done it? No. Hell no. But there's a but there. That's that get back. Cause see, if you have, made stuff about me, then here I wanna post something on you. See what I'm saying? So, oh y'all, it just I don't care who started it. It's just like when you got kids in the classroom, right? And they're constantly at each other and they're constantly at each other. At some point, as the teacher, you have to keep them separate forever. There are just some kids who just don't like each other. There's nothing you can do because they all have individual personalities, but you got to teach them all. So what can you cannot let it take up your day. You got to teach the other kids. So you know what you have to do. You got to set a whole big old you got to let them know you ain't no punk. And you mean you don't say nothing to her and you don't say nothing to her. I'm talking about how grandma raised us. See, when grandma and big mama said you don't say nothing to her and she don't say nothing to you, that was that on that. And that's the way this whole situation with this whole side bullshit should be handled. You don't say shit to me, I don't say shit to you. Go on like we don't, the other person don't exist. We're gonna see now. We're gonna see. That's how I would handle the seasonings. That's how I would handle the commentary. I would keep it open, but see, it ain't gonna be open because the mirror gonna be reflecting on you. So we gonna see. We all gonna be in the bushes. We all gonna be watching. We all gonna be giving our opinions. We'll be here and there, listen to everybody else's opinion. I'm just giving it to you straight down the middle. Um, I did see a change in chopping tonight. She did sound much better. I do feel like the health and all of the negativity took a drastic toll on her health. I do feel like she has realized that she has to take some accountability in that, and she's trying to have a more positive mindset. She did say she's going to use things as a teachable moment, blah, blah, blah. But of course, you did see a little bit of the old her peek out from time to time, and that is how things go. You know what I'm saying? Um, so it's just gonna be interesting. I know everybody's gonna be watching. There were a lot of people in the chat, lots of views. Y'all know everybody loves to talk about that. Um, yeah. So I was glad to see her making a change in her commentary. Like I said, her ops can give themselves a pat on the back. Y'all can say that y'all helped to influence her to do a little bit better. I can say that. That's my belief. I'm glad to see that. I'm just wanting to know, is it going to continue? Um, I would personally, I would say I would like for it to continue. I feel like it is a step in the right direction. I would not do the whole BJ because the BJ thing to me has a negative commentation. Her name is not Bumpy Johnson. Her name is Latrice Fallon. So I would just use her initials. I mean, yeah, because yeah, that's just my opinion. Now, of course, nobody has to take my opinion, but that's why y'all tuned in because it's my opinion. I don't have any alt towards anybody that I mentioned in this commentary, guys. These are my opinions and my opinions only. Um, those who did type in the chat, I did not read a whole lot of them out loud, but most of them kind of agree what I have to say. Let me see if there's anybody who disagreed with what I said because I do want to give you guys a voice. She said, I grew up loved, couldn't imagine my mom calling me a big. Yeah, yeah. So that's the last time Shani Pooh came in. Daz came in. Thank you so much, Daz. And you guys, Daz Speaks Gems. She does have a channel. Make sure you guys go and check out her content. Also, Glam to Gam did come in. She's a friend of our channel. Make sure you guys stay tuned for her. A lot of you watch Glam to Gam as well. And so yeah, I mean, and I'm just giving you my thoughts on it. Now other content creators are going to bring you another different perspective because they have had their personal dealings with chopping, and so they're going to give you their perspective. Good. That is good, yeah. So I can't wait to hear what Fees is gonna say about it. I'm gonna it's gonna be interesting to see if she picked up on a little bit of a better commentary. But of course Fees gonna give us more of a in depth of how she feels like, what really might have been going on behind the scenes. If she feels like something is going on with, the Christmas this and Christmas that. See, I can't really speak on the Christmas money much because I don't know much about it. I just can only say honestly, I would not have dared come out here and took up another quarter. That's what I would have never done. And I would say to the people who are giving all this money, make sure that that this thing is accountable. Make sure, you know what I'm saying, that it's on the up and up. If you have any questions, you need to be able to post those questions now because it's gonna be interesting. Because you always know it'll go on perfect. They'll be saying, "See, we knew," blah 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 blah, and then next thing you know, a couple of months later, all hell will break loose. So now we gonna be looking. That's all I can say. That's why I say I just wouldn't deal with it. I would not because it's just too much mess going on. Don't nobody trust each other, and they always looking at a reason. So I don't know, but I'm gonna be listening and I'm gonna be looking. So I'm gonna be just like everybody else. So that's all I can say. I mean, hey, it is what it is. So yeah, that's my opinion. I feel like LA gonna be fine. I feel like Chopper's gonna be fine. I feel like she's gonna definitely be okay. I see her as a fighter. I see LA as a fighter. So, we shall see how this thing goes, honey. But yeah, drop down in the comment section for those of you who were in the bushes. Maybe you did not want to comment or you just want to listen. Hey, that is good. Thank you all, Lululemons and my limes, honey, because here at Lucinda Speaks, honey, we take the bitter with the sweet, baby. We get through live, okay? Everyday life. So yeah, I gave you guys my honest opinion. Try not to take any personal dabs, even though I did feel like I was about to go off a little bit, but I've slowly brought myself back. Yeah, So my vlog will be coming up. Vlogmas. I don't know if it's gonna be every day, but honey, just stay tuned for whatever it is and make sure you like, share, and subscribe to Vlogmas for the month of December. So yeah, if that is all, honey, let the church say amen, girl. Listen, it is 10:20 here. I need to figure out what I'm gonna wear tomorrow. And I also got some stuff on this computer I need to check out and get myself together for tomorrow. So yeah, I'm about to sign off and see what thus says the YouTube streets. What say you, YouTube? Do y'all agree with my commentary? Do you not agree? Let me know down in the comments. But now listen, don't come over here with no mess now. Come over here with no foolishness. Cause if you come, I will stand at the door and I will cuss your rabbit ass out. Let us say, Amen. Thank you, Jesus. Yes, Jesus Christ, to you. So this is Lucinda Speaks. Signing off, letting you know that to have a great night and an even better tomorrow. And I'll see y'all in the YouTube streets. Bye bye for now.